Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be covering a checklist of things you should have on your website before driving any traffic to it. So if you like the, so I'm doing this from a slide. So if you like to see the slide, it's on YouTube. Other than that, you can just listen. Again, I'll be covering a checklist of things that needs to be on your website to increase conversions. So the first thing is going to be HD product photos and videos. You basically want to convey or try to convey, hey, how's it going? You want to try to convey through the media on your website the quality of your product. So really high quality photos, 4K videos if possible. I'm also going to go over a couple examples at the end of this. You also want a detailed product description, so you want to accurately describe what someone could be potentially getting when ordering your products. Basically, all relevant information someone needs to make a buying decision on your website. So don't skimp out on your product descriptions. You also want a shipping and return policy. So a lot of times people don't purchase your products because they don't know when it's going to arrive. If there's an issue with the product, they don't know if they can send it back or not. So be clear about your return policy. This also helps with disputes and PayPal issues and things like that. So be very descriptive with shipping and return policy as well. The next thing you want to have is reviews. So product reviews are essentially like trust signals that it's pretty much telling the visitor of your website the quality of your product if the reviews are good. So the more reviews you can get, the more people you can get to convert. So if you have trouble, also have a customer follow-up sequence built in for anyone that makes a purchase on your website, where you're reminding them to come back and leave a review, because people aren't always going to leave them on their own. The next thing is going to be FAQ. So I think I'm froze on YouTube, but the next thing is going to be FAQ. So if you're constantly getting questions in your emails and your DMs, your texts, whatever, you want to add those questions and answers to your website, because someone is viewing your website for the first time. They may have those similar questions, and if there's no answer to it, they could just bounce off your website and not buy your products. So any question that you're receiving, again, through DM, email, text, make sure you have that question and answer on your website. It's also going to free you up from doing additional customer service from people, DMing you and asking you questions. I think I'm still frozen on YouTube. Yeah, the live will be saved. If you have any questions, I'll open it up for Q&A. I was going to go over some examples of websites for people watching on YouTube, but I'm frozen, I think. If you're watching on YouTube, can you say something in the chat? But I can just give y'all the websites. One is yummyextensions.com. So basically what you want to go do is take a look at their website, look at their product pages, and notice they have detailed product descriptions, delivery information, link charts, exchange, return policy, multiple HD photos of the product by itself as well as the product on the individual. They have product videos and a ton of customer reviews. Some other places you can look are Amazon. I can see, here we go. Okay, seems like it's frozen on my end. So I'll keep going with this since y'all can hear. So just notice how much information these product pages contain. Like, even if you have to copy all of the text on the page and put it into a word counter, compare that to how many words is on this page versus how many words are on your product pages. If they have 10,000 and you only have 1,000, like, you're kind of missing out. Next is going to be Amazon. So, even though this isn't like, the brands that we're used to, these pages are still highly optimized because people who sell hair on Amazon, to sell anything on Amazon, have a lot of competition. So you basically can study what they're doing as well. Again, notice all of the text on the page, all of the information about the business, about the hair. Can you wash it? Can you comb it? Daily life. So again, everything that's relevant to your specific products selling needs to be on the individual product page. So even though this is a Chinese company on Amazon, again, they still implement, pretty much what I'm talking about on their individual product pages to get people to actually convert from a visitor to a customer. And next is going to be Eunice Hair. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are familiar with them. Now, they do have a lot of information on their product page. They don't have like a very detailed description, but definitely have a lot of reviews. So reviews can kind of outweigh shitty product pages. So if you don't have anything else, but you have a ton of positive reviews, people are just going to go with that. That's all they want to know anyway, if your hair is good or not. Also, Eunice has the ability to be good on the marketing side. So they literally just can flood their entire website, with unlimited traffic between paid ads and influencers and like SEO and Google. They getting a ton of traffic as well. So that's a factor. So like I said on the live yesterday, even if you don't have the ability to have everything else working, at least be a good marketer. So learn marketing. Any questions on the YouTube side? Any questions? Did I miss anything? If you're just joining, I guess now this is a Q&A, but I was discussing what information needs to be on your website when trying to convert traffic into customers. Because you can get traffic all day, but if the people who are visiting your website don't trust you, they're not going to do business with you. And one more thing you should have on your website is some form of contact information collection, whether you're collecting emails, phone numbers, Messenger, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, to follow up with these people. That's going to be important too. The more times you can get someone to your website, the higher chance of them actually buying something. So don't leave it up to them to visit your website and go live their life, then remember to come back to your website. That's extremely rare. You definitely want to have some type of follow-up process in place. But that's all I wanted to share today. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If anyone's on this live interested in joining my membership program, where I show you step by step how to launch ads that work, go ahead and send me a DM and I'll send you a link to sign up. Ooh.